What's up, y'all? It's been a long time since I got with y'all with a regular video, but tonight actually, it's about 9 o'clock. I'm gonna trim this brisket. I'm gonna put it on one of my pellet smokers, guys, the Cuisinart. So we're gonna trim it up, guys. I'm gonna put on the Cuisinart. I'm gonna be using 3 different shapes. I'm gonna be using this Smoke Bomb by Uncle Steve's shape. The link will be below. You can go order you some. I'm gonna use some of this competition cow powder. And then I'm gonna use some regular old kosher salt. This is a 12-pound brisket, just to let you know. And we're just gonna start off by trimming it, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna do a quick trim. This is not a competition trim. This is a trim for the backyarder, 12-pound brisket. This is just for the family, you know. But this is a nice looking brisket, I tell you that though. This is a choice grade brisket. And as you can see, it's pretty, it don't have too many gray areas. It's a good looking brisket, okay? Nice fat cap. So I want to make sure that I want it to be even. So I'm going to go, and my first thing is I want to even everything off, okay? I'm going to say this for sausages, though. I'm not going to throw that away. So that's the first thing I want to do. All right? And then I want to start trimming this brisket up. So I want to make it aerodynamic, but first I want to trim everything up. I want to go ahead and start getting this brisket trim. You can start feeling where the hard fat at, okay? So you can see, you can start feeling where the hard fat at on this brisket. Like I said, it's a good brisket, man. And it's good to trim it while it's cold. You don't want to make it too hot, but you can start, see right there? Yeah, you can see that nice, how that fat just comes off. And I try to leave a little bit more fat than normal. So you see right here, it's a fat pocket right there. You want to go, you want to get that out right, just like that. And I like just going just like here, even that out. So yes, so good sausages right there. So you just want to keep trusting your feel, trusting your hand, trusting your judgment. If you scap a little bit, it's okay. You don't have to get all, it's not the end of the world if you scap your brisket off. So you want to go ahead. Sometimes I go against the grain a little bit, but that's okay. You know, you want to use your hand, then you want to see that fat right there? You want to make sure you don't leave that fat. And like I say, when you go, you always try to round things off. You make sure you round everything off. Don't leave no corner, because those corners going to burn. You know, those corners are going to burn. Yeah. Round it off, baby. That's what you need to do. Aerodynamic. And you'll start seeing our brisket form a shape. Like you see those famous pitmaster shapes. You know what you want to? You want to get to an aerodynamic brisket. You want to expose some of that fat. Make sure you're not leaving none. And you'll start seeing the fat that you need to trim sticking out like that. You'll start seeing that. So just trim it off. That's a nice little fat cap right there. Nice looking brisket. So now I can flip it over and trim. See, look at this gray fat right here. Like I say, you want to keep stuff aerodynamic. Look at that. See? Right there, you got to even that out some. Sometimes you got to fix briskets, you know. This one had a big divot in there. So you had to fix that one. And I want to get it even. Yeah, looking good. Looking good, I tell you that. Looking good, looking good. Looking good. I want to get these ends. I don't want the corners to start breaking on me, so I go around the corners. I want to knock the corners down a little bit. I learned this from Mom and Papa Joe. These scissors technique, yeah. Knock these little corners down. You want the corners to be popping up on you, making it hard to slice your brisket. And I tell you what, you don't have no crumbly brisket doing it this way right here. I'm telling you, no crumbly brisket. I know you say it's a lot of trimming, hey, but you know, all this is usable. All this is usable. So hope you can see, guys, what I'm working with right now. This is a nicely trimmed brisket, and what I'm gonna do is I like the way it looks. It's trimmed pretty good. I'm gonna go on with some kosher salt, and the reason why I go on with this kosher salt is it just add to me. It's like it helps dry brine it, and this helps also with the smoke ring. Yes, it helps with the smoke ring. And this salt is not full of sodium. This is just, this salt is not real salty. And I think that's all the salt I'm gonna need. That's enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that my brisket. I'm not gonna inject it or nothing, but that's what I'm working with right there. Okay. I got Uncle Steve shake right there. I'm gonna go down with a little this it's called smoke bomb. And this adds a very good flavor to your brisket right here. And I like layering the flavors, I tell you that. And you see, you get a nice color to it. And I get the sides, don't get the sides. All this helps with my bark, okay? So now I want to go with the cow cover. So the cow cover, yeah. This is coarse ground right here. Coarse ground, baby. And that's what I'm going around with. It's got heavy black pepper. Got some garlic. It got good umami flavors to it. I mean, I love it. But I also love it because it helps my bark. Oh my goodness. And you see that? And you get that. Okay. So, yep. So you want to do the same thing with the fat side. Keep it moving. And this is a big piece of meat. All right. You just keep on going. With Uncle Steve shake. Make sure you eat those corners. Yep. All right. You want to press that in. Shape your brisket the way you want it. And we're going to go get the pellet grill started, okay? Oak blend smoking pellets. So that's what I'm using for Walmart brand. I'm using my Cuisinart cabinet smoker. I'm going to fill it up for a long cook tonight. This Cuisinart been seasoned, so it's ready for a cook. Go ahead and fill it up with it's a 20-pound bag. fat side up on a pellet cooker. So, look at the room, man. You could probably get 1, 2, 3 brisket per rack. I would say at least 10 briskets in, 10 pounders, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some more water. Set this temperature a little lower than what I got, due to the fact that I want to sleep tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill it up with a lot of water. And this is about 20% water, about 75% water, and a little bit of apple cider vinegar. And it's filled up pretty high. You know, I fill the pan up almost all the way. But I don't want to come back out here, okay? And I want a lot of humidity in my chamber. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this down. And I want to set my temperature to 185. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna set my temperature to 185. I'm gonna let it smoke low and slow, guys. And we're gonna go to sleep and let this Cuisinart do what it does, okay? So 185, let it smoke. About 6 in the morning, I think I'll come and check on it. And if it need to be wrapped, we'll wrap it. If not, we'll just let it keep going, okay? Like I said, it's your boy TNT. We're finna see what this thing about. All right, guys, so I put this in at 10 o'clock last night, and I rendered down some beef tallow. I had that smoking too. So it's been 10 hours since this brisket been on the Cuisinart. We got it set for 190 degrees. It's 180 degrees. Hey, that's holding temperature pretty good. Oh my goodness, look at that bark, man. That bark is amazing. Can y'all see that bark right there, guys? I hope you can see that. Oh my goodness, man. Look at it, man. I want to, look at that bark. No pulling, no nothing. Look at that bark. I want to baste the bark a little bit. And basically what I'm putting on here is just regular old beef tallow, just keeping the bark moist. I'll let it go just a little bit longer. Like I said, we keep a low and slow brisket, so we want to make sure we have a good product when we're done. But man, look at that bark. That bark looks amazing. And I'm basing this with its own juices, beef tallow. Yep, that's what we're doing. Keeping it moist. Letting that bark soak up before we wrap it. And I'll tell you what, this brisket is looking amazing right now. It's looking absolutely amazing. So with my expert grill thermometer, I checked the temperature of this brisket. It's sitting right at 150 degrees. It's actually at 147 on the flat. I got the bark I wanted super early due to the fact that we cooked in such low temperatures, okay? So that's one of the things that I did. Basically, the bark looks amazing. I don't want it to get no darker. I don't want no more smoke. I got a lot of smoke flavor. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this brisket, okay, guys? So I'm gonna bring you in and show you how I wrap this brisket. TNT style, I got some beef tallow. Yes, but this is not Wagyu. This is just beef tallow that I rendered off with the trimmings of this brisket, okay? So I'm gonna apply the same juices to this brisket, and we're gonna have a great outcome. Hopefully, in a couple hours. Probably we'll be ready to eat around noon because I'm gonna cut the smoker up to 250. So yep. So that's what we're gonna do. Low and slow, baby. Well, what I don't want to do is drop this all over my hardwood floor. So I'm gonna move this on the counter space. I want wife to wake up to that. So alright. This is my new way of wrapping my brisket I started this year. I got tired of everything leaking. So I had to come up with watch YouTube on how people wrapping their brisket. And you live and learn. I don't know everything, so this is what I came up with, okay? And one of the reasons why I use double foil is I don't want my grape to catch the foil and cut it, so that's why I do that. And I get my brisket. I lay it down probably halfway in between that, right there, okay? And you see that now? So that's what I got right there. So what I do is, so we got the brisket in there. The bark is set. The bark is here. It's not going nowhere. I mean, it looks delicious. It smells real smoky. It really does. So I go a little bit lower. So about right here, okay? So I fold over like such. That's what I do. Fold the foil over like such, okay? And I get this up here, and I just fold in, and I fold in. Now, fold into this real tight. I want it tight. I want it tight. I want it, it's those point edges too. Okay. I do the same thing right here. I fold in. I want this thing real tight. I don't want nothing leaking out. Okay. Alright. So now I got a little spout. I'll put a little spout. You can either put butter in it. I'm gonna go with this beef towel. I'm gonna go with all of it. Let it cook it. Oh Lord Jesus! I'm gonna let it cook this beef towel. And I'm gonna go in. Look at that tight, like such. So I got a wrap in, I got my beef tallow along with wrapped in here. I got it set to 250 and I'm about to let it go. And like I said, I'm gonna let it go for at least 5 to 6 hours until it gets to internal temperature of 203, and then I'll start probing it, okay? So I'll be watching the internal temperature of this smoker. It's been holding pretty good. I'm sitting at 230 degrees. I just opened the door. Besides the beeping, the Cuisinart been doing a great job. So kudos to Cuisinart. Like I'm getting a little smoke, color around the doors, but that's okay. It's a great looking smoker. I'm having I had good luck with the first one. Loved it. I gave it to my family. They love it. They took it down to Florida. They love it. My mom cook on it a lot. So kudos to Cuisinart. Very affordable smoker. And this one got great capacity. I love the doors to it. So we're gonna get this brisket to cooking. Like I said, if you're in there, you got a small budget. Hey, here's a good smoker you can use for Walmart, man. I'm telling you what, man. You see the product I'm turning out on here. It's just about taking your time. It's the technique, not the smoker. All right, guys. So we'll bring you back. It's done. Yes, the brisket is done, guys. So before we go to slicing into this brisket, let's just recap on what we did today. So last night we trimmed the brisket up. We used some oak and hickory pellets on a Cuisinart smoker. We smoked it 190 degrees, about 10 to 12 hours. Then we wrapped it in a beef tallow that we rendered down and smoked a little bit on the Cuisinart smoker. And then we just cooked it to internal temperature of 205, 207. After that, we let it rest here for 2 to 3 hours. I wish I could rest more, but we're getting hungry. Our sides are done. So let's bring you in and show you how this brisket is looking, okay? This thing is tender. So yeah, so look how this brisket has shrank down for us. So yeah, look at the bark on it. The Uncle Steve shape. Man, both of them. Competition cow powder and smoke bomb has done its thing, okay? So before we go any further, put some of this extra beef tallow over the brisket. So yeah, and this has smoked. So we're just gonna let this beef tallow do what it's supposed to do. All right. So, all right, so we got the beef tallow we poured over the brisket. And you can see that bark, how that bark has set up. And you can see I'm just going ahead and just patting it in. So, yep, let's go and see how this thing is, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and go right to the middle. All right. Oh my goodness. Do y'all see this, guys? Do you see this? I hope you can see the juices out of this brisket. Oh my goodness. This is a USDA choice. This is not a prime. Oh my goodness. Do you see the juice in this? Oh my goodness. So, yep. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to set this right here just so it won't oxidize. And I'm just going to go into the I'm going to flat a little bit. And we're going to small little flat we got. We're going to just go ahead and just see how this flat turned out. I mean, I'm loving that, guy. I'm loving that. I'm loving the juiciness, man. Look how it turns. Look how it just pulls apart. Just pulls apart, guys. Oh my goodness. That brisket has so much flavor. Oh my goodness. I'm sitting there in juice. The brisket has so much flavor, man. Okay. Man, that point is gonna look amazing. So, let's just go ahead and slice a little more. And it's still plenty hot. The rest not that long time, it's still plenty hot. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see what this point looking like. I mean, Oh my goodness. With Uncle Steve's shake is amazing. Everything is staying together. Nothing's falling apart. Everything is sliceable. You don't see no crumbling of my brisket. Nothing's crumbling. The bark is staying tight. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is absolutely amazing. I mean, that's amazing, man. Oh my goodness. This piece right here, it's gonna be mine. This piece right here. What we're gonna do now is I'm gonna have a couple of taste testers come in. They're gonna taste this brisket, guys. They're gonna tell you what they think, okay? Man, look, I have my beautiful tea and the other tea here. How you doing, sweetheart?
Hello.
So she said hello. So babe, I want you to try the flat and the point. So the day rub we used the competition cow powder by Uncle Steve, and I mixed it with the smoke bomb. Okay. So you know who Uncle Steve is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Steve's from Texas. Yep. Great guy, great guy. So I want you to try the flat and the point, honey. Let me know what you think, okay? So first, my wife is gonna try a piece of the flat. And I'm gonna try, here you go, honey. This is the flat. I want you to, is it juicy? First, let's talk about, is it juicy?
Yeah, it's really moist.
Really moist, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, so let's taste it, see what it tastes like. It's definitely not overcooked, is it, honey?
Mm-mm.
It's very juicy.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what you taste, babe.
I taste salt, pepper,
Okay.
and smoke.
All right.
That's what I taste.
Okay. I taste salt, pepper, smoke, but I taste some nuances that's there that I can't explain. Okay.
Right.
So you want to taste some fatty brisket, honey?
Okay.
So this is the real fatty part, honey. This is pit master privilege. I want to share this with my wife, guys. Okay. This is like the burn in of the brisket. Okay. And this brisket is not prime, honey. This is choice brisket. Okay.
Okay.
So here you go. That's a lot of bark.
Okay.
All right, and I'm gonna taste this piece right here. All right, salud. That's flavor in here.
Mm-hmm.
So my wife just had the flat and the point, okay? Mm-hmm. So man, that was amazing. Wow. So tell me what you, so baby, wrap this brisket up to, in your opinion, Mrs. T.
In my opinion, I felt like it was tender and it had just the right balance of seasonings. I'm not sure exactly what all was in it, but there was definitely just enough pepper and salt, maybe even some garlic in there. I tasted a little bit of sweet, but not much. But I appreciate that it doesn't have much heat because I don't like spicy things.
Okay. Guys, link will be below. Uncle Steve Shake, guys. Go get you some competition cow powder. Go get you some Uncle Steve's smoke bomb, guys. I'm telling you what, man. them robes are amazing. But this pellet grill did a great job, man. And I'm telling you what, man. This look how the fat had rendered, honey. This flat right here is amazing. The way it pulls apart, and I'm telling you what, man. Normally, I eat a lot of brisket. Well, I don't eat a lot of. I cook a lot of brisket, but this is absolutely amazing, guys. I'm telling you, man. I'm not, you know, me and my wife, we barely eat brisket for ourselves, right?
Right.
So I got this brisket. I got some guys outside working for me. I'm finna go make them some brisket sandwiches. Hey guys, like I say, this your boy TNT Barbecue with a Southern Supposed taste.
God bless you and God bless America. We out of here.
We out of here. Come on, baby, give me a kiss. God, this was amazing. Man, peace. Stop, honey.